Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Carly, and what we have going on today is a review of the Clever Fox Advanced Weekly Planner and how I'm using it. So for starters, I just want to say that the planner actually comes in this nice little keepsake box here. It's very sturdy. I actually really like this. I'm glad it comes in something like this. And I will say, I guess because I've seen videos of this and the Moxie Life planner coming in boxes kind of like these. I believe it's Moxie Life. I was really surprised at the Erin Condren keepsake case. The top is not as sturdy as I was thinking it was going to be, but it's still very nice to have either way. Sorry, that was just a quick little sidebar there. But anyway, so back to this. I love this that it comes in this little case. If you don't want to keep the planner in this after you're done with it, then you can always put other things in here. But we're going to go ahead and open it up. And this is kind of how it looks. I've already taken this out. I've already looked through it. I've already flipped through it and whatnot, just to kind of get an idea of how I wanted to use it. It does come with this advanced weekly planner kind of instruction manual, or not really instructions, I guess. It just kind of gives you some examples on how you could possibly use it. I do have some things in here that I don't want to show because I went ahead and kind of pre-planned a couple of things, but just to give you an idea of what it looks like here's what your monthlies are going to look like, kind of. It took a little, kind of cropped out a little part here. Now, this planner is undated, so you do have to date it yourself, which is fine. But it just kind of gives you an idea on how you can use it, on some things, on how you can use the different parts of it, and I absolutely love that. And this is kind of like your weekly goal page here. Make sure it's in shot. And then over here, it kind of tells you how you can utilize each space. It kind of gives you ideas and kind of breaks it down for you. And then you have what your weeklies are going to look like. So this planner, I was really looking for kind of a horizontal spread, which is why I got this. And this actually works for what I want it for, and I'll get into that here in a little bit. But this is basically how it came. It did come in this little wrapper here. I just didn't want to put it back in. But it did, the planner itself did come in this wrapper within the box. And then the whole box itself came within another wrapper also. So it was very well protected, I feel like. But you pull this out, and then underneath, you get 3 sheets of stickers. It's the same stickers, but you do get, each color is a different symbol here. I think that's great to have. And then you get this little warranty card if you want to have a refund. Alright, get that out of the way there. Let's move into the planner. So, again, this is the Clever Fox Advanced Weekly Planner. It's got monthly and weekly portions in here. You can achieve your goals and increase your productivity, passion, and happiness. So I'm going to pull this off. And, again, I've already gone through this. I've actually figured out how specifically I'm going to use this. I've already done a couple pen tests, and you'll be able to see all that in here. So this color is the aquamarine color. You get a pin loop here, which is great. You have an elastic here to hold everything together. And you have the Clever Fox logo here on the front, which I absolutely love. So you open it up, and you just have your typical blank first page, and then you open up into the title page here. It tells you what type of planner this is, and then if it's found, if they can return it to you, and a reward. So you immediately jump into some pre-work here. You have what is the vision for the life I want, and then over here you have what is my life's purpose, what is my mission. And this is great to kind of think about what you want in your life. So for some examples, for what is your vision, you could do things like, in the examples that the little instruction book gave, I believe one example was I have my own clothing line because the person has a passion for fashion. And then for the mission statement, different things I want to be happy and healthy, to be a loving person and not judged, different things like that. And again, this little book over here, it breaks this down and kind of explains what you're supposed to do and kind of how you're supposed to use it. But again, you can always use it however you wish to use it. And if you don't like these different topics here, then you can always relabel those to something that works for you. Next page, you have I am grateful for, my affirmations, what am I passionate about, what brings me joy in life, and skills to learn and habits to adopt this year. So it gives you really good ideas in that book. Again, it breaks it down for you and just kind of makes it easy to understand if you have any questions or anything. And personally, with that book, I am somebody that likes to have examples. So whenever I am planning, I can kind of get an idea on how I want to use something, and that just really works for me. And then you have this blank page here. All it says at the top is my vision board, and everything else is just a blank page, just like sketch paper. You can put pictures, you can put words, you can cut out magazine clippings, whatever you want to do. And here's an example that they have in this little instruction book here on how they did theirs. And and again, you can use it however you want to use it. You can put whatever you want to put in it. It just works for whatever you want to use it for. And the next page here is my goals, and it's broken down into 8 different categories. You have health and fitness, business and career, family and friends, relationships and romance, finance, personal development, fun and recreation, and then spiritual. And then next, what it wants you to do, I believe, is choose 5 goals that you've written down here to put here as your main goals. So you have your number 1 goal, why I want it, and then the reward if achieved. I really like it said, like, I can't talk today. I really like that it asks you why you want it. I think that's a really great, kind of a good growth question about why you want the goal. Like if you want to lose 10 pounds, which is actually one of my goals, is I want to lose 10 pounds. Actually, I want to lose more, but to start 10 pounds so I can start feeling a little healthier and be more confident. And then over here you have a mind map, which actually, typically how they do this is like this. Actually, hang on, I'm on the wrong page. They did like a little, I forget what these are called, bubble charts or something. But they kind of broke it down with the different goals. So whatever goals they did over here, they picked them and put them here, and then they put the steps or things that they could do to achieve that goal, which I think is a great way to do this as well. And then after the mind map page over here, you immediately go into your month, which I've already written in this. Again, it's undated, so I'm going to show you an undated real quick. So this is like what the undated spread looks like. You have your month here. It says Sunday to Saturday. At the bottom here, you have this month's goals, this month's wins, and how I'll improve next month. Over here on the right-hand side, you have habits to adopt, skills to learn, things to avoid, places to go, and people to see. I like that this is undated because I was able to start in June. I typically don't like undated books, like undated planners, because I hate dating, but this I feel like is different, especially because of how I'm using it. As you can see here, I've already written. This pen is with a Muji 0.5 pen is what I wrote here, and then the blue here, the teal blue here, is actually written in an Erin Condren dual tilt marker, the thin side. I will say I wrote in this, and it's not bleeding through at all. You cannot see anything from that Erin Condren pen at all. Now, I know in the Erin Condren planner, these markers, like their own markers, bleed through. I've had some experience with that, and I don't like using them in the Erin Condren books because it does bleed. But in here, it does not bleed at all, and I just think that's great. And then, so you have full 12 months of that. I'm just going to skip to the first weekly. I've already written in the weekly as well. I'm actually going to skip to a blank week that I haven't written in, period, because I did go ahead and pre-date June. So it's already dated through, and I'll go back to that here in a second. But this is what the first page looks like. Here you have this week's main goal, and then a reward if achieved, this week's priorities, and then here you have just a dot grid section. I don't know what I'm going to do there. I actually do not like dot grid. I feel like I can't write straight on it because like my letters tend to veer a little bit. So I have no clue how I'm going to use this yet. I may actually put, see if I can find some quote stickers and put a quote sticker here. And then under that, you have a personal to-do list. You have a space for 7 weekly habits. Yeah, 7 weekly habits. Sorry, I had to count and make sure. And then you have this week's wins and how I'll improve. So I like that within the monthly part. Like in the monthly, you have a spot to do like a end of the month reflection here. And then you have one for weekly as well. So I like that. So you have this week's wins and how I'll improve next week. I really like that. And then over here starts your weekly page, like your actual week. And, you know, again, it's blanks to put in the date here. And then you have a little section here to like plan or go about your day, whatever you want to use this for. And then you have today's goal, priorities, and it's numbered 1, 2, 3. You have a work to do, and then you have a personal to do, and that's for each day. So this is Monday, Tuesday here, and then the rest of your week's here. You have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday are just these little horizontal spreads here. But with what I'm using this for, this is actually okay. This actually is what I was kind of looking for. This is just an added bonus. I'm not sure how I'm going to use it yet from how I'm using this planner, but it's just an added bonus. But the rest of this planner, you guys, except for, and I did do a quick little pen test with the Erin Condren and the mild liner, and you can see it does not bleed through. There might be a little ghosting, like I can kind of tell a little bit of what's kind of written, but I can't, you really can't tell it all. But besides a couple dot grid pages here in the back, like for notes, everything else is just your weekly pages. So they put your monthlies first, like all 12 monthlies at the beginning, and then they go through and put all your weeklies all back to back. So all this is weeklies. You also have, real quick, 3 ribbons that you can use to mark where you are, what you're doing. If you want to put one in the monthly, one in the weekly. And if you want to put one up here, like at your goals and mind map page, you can definitely do that. I, however, as you could probably see here, I don't like these. I don't really care for these. So I actually usually tuck these within the spine here, like in the little hole is where I put those. And I just use these little divider tabs that you can buy from like Walmart. They're like Post-its. But on to how I'm using this planner. So this is my personal development planner. What I'm going to be doing is each day, and actually I've already gotten the week planned out with the topics here, or the prompts, and I'm going to go ahead and do more later, but this is just for purposes to kind of show you how I was using it, because this is something I'm probably not going to share a lot. I might show me going in, if you want me to talk about like how it's working for me, I can. But like a lot of these things I feel like are private that I'm going to be asking myself. So I don't really want to share that, but I can kind of show you, like maybe do a plan with me. Like I might use some stickers in here, not many, because this book is like bound this way, so there's not going to be a lot of leeway if I use stickers every day, because the planner is going to be like just bulging out at that point if I do. But maybe every now and then I can, if that's something I would like to see. But so like I said, I just have questions listed. Like, for example, what are 10 things I'm good at? 5 things I love about myself. What part of your life are you happy with? 5 things that make me happy. 3 things I need to forgive myself for. Just some examples. Again, I'm not sure how I'm going to use this part yet with this being a personal development planner. Plus, with my other planners, I don't want to plan too much and just kind of be overloaded with this part as well. But I am using over here. I forgot how to spell renewed for a moment. Like I don't know what I was thinking there, but I messed up on the E. Anyways, I had to get my driver's license renewed. I actually went ahead and did that today. And there's just some things, like some priorities I want to do, some like a personal to-do list, some habits I want to track. And then I haven't done this yet, obviously, because it's still like the middle of the week. This wood burning, you're probably going to see pop up a couple times. I'm actually working on wood burning, where like you do... you take a piece of wood and you kind of like burn an image into it. Sorry, just quick sidebar. So I've been working on that. I've actually done a couple and they've turned out well. So I really want to practice with that to expand that and to get better at it. And I would like to try to start giving them as gifts and whatnot to family, and maybe eventually sell some. Who knows? But I do want to increase my water intake. I haven't decided how I want to track that. I have 2 different water bottles. I have a 64 ounce and a 32 ounce. And I'm not sure which one I'm going to be taking to work yet. It just kind of depends on which one I have available at that point in time. So I'm not sure. I might just do 34 ounces in total, like just put two bottles of water, for example, in a 64 ounce, and just leave it at that. I haven't decided. But I do want to start exercising daily. I want to start getting into meditating daily. That's actually one of my goals, is to meditate daily for at least 5 to 10 minutes. And then my Fitbit, you can actually, there's a setting on there to where like it helps you, and like it vibrates for you to like breathe in and vibrates for you to breathe out. So I've been using that to kind of start with, and it's been working so far. And then my daily vitamins as well. So yeah, so that's kind of how I'm using this. Again, I mean, like all of this is your weekly. Like all of this is your weekly here, basically. So it's got the whole year in here, and like I said, I went ahead and I dated all of June. And then the start of July, because it ended on this week that kind of coincided with June. But yeah, it's constant. There's no monthlies in between, because all of your monthlies are up here back to back. So that's how I'm using this. I'm super excited to get into this and really start using it how I plan to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos and never miss one, please hit that subscribe button. And please, in the comments, let me know what type of videos y'all would like to see. I would love to hear from you and kind of show you the content that y'all would like to know. So, alright, I hope you have a great day. Thank y'all. Bye.